Nearly half of children removed from their homes in Colorado end up staying with other relatives, neighbors, or friends. It's called kinship care.
Yeah, on this week's Wednesday's Child, Michaela White introduces us to a young man who ended up in the care of his grandparents.
Andre Jones Jr. is a professional photographer and a professional actor with several credits to his name.
I think I am doing far better than what anyone has expected of me.
Recently, he appeared in a video celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Heart Gallery. In it, he played a teen living in foster care who's getting his picture taken for display to potential families.
It was really cool giving back to my community in that way.
That casting was a coincidence. Andre experienced foster care when he was 10.
Everything just flips on its head. Not really sure what was going on, so it's I'm also trying to grieve, and everything around me is changing, so it's quite difficult to do.
Domestic violence left Andre and his sisters without a safe place to live.
The couple that took us in, they were they're very soothing, is the best way I can put it. There was they would use a lot of things to distract us. They slid in some therapy.
For Andre, foster care was a safe place to land. And soon his grandparents stepped in to adopt him and his siblings.
I'm very grateful that my grandparents were the ones to take all three of us.
As he gets older and builds his life as an adult, Andre is processing some of the trauma he experienced as a child.
My goal is to have a secure attachment style, but there is that fear of abandonment because my parents were ripped away from me. That's part of the reason why I dipped into acting, is to find a safe place in order to explore those ideas and give myself vulnerability in that way.
Andre knows the exact right nuance required for playing a teen in foster care, that balance between adversity and hope. I'm Michaela White, covering Colorado First.
And you can find out more about the Heart Gallery and the children currently living in foster care. Call Raise the Future at 303-755-4756 or 800-451-5246. We also have information at cbscolorado.com under the Wednesday's Child tab.
All right, 5:16 right now. Let's get a check of the dog walk.